All right. Peace, power, and profit, everybody. It's been a long time. Let's just do some quick brushing up. I got Chris on the panel in the back. He's chilling.
Yeah, peace, power, and profit.
Yep. I'm gonna go over government contracting. Some people been calling me. I'm gonna go over some contract SAMs real quick because there has been some changes to the SAMs.sam.gov um website. So if you've registered in SAMs for any entity and it's been over a year, it's now time for you to renew, right? So in the renewing process, you have to log in, and now it's requiring you to have a login.gov or ID me. So in the top right corner where it says sign in, so you must agree to the terms. That's in SAMS. That's basically saying this is your account. You're not committing any fraud. Everything you put in here is legal. And so as you can see, you have to have a login.gov account to get into SAMS, right? So I won't log in just yet. And in many cases, to see some of the information are a list of it. So you see right here it says record retention policy implements old SAM's registration data. In accordance with GSA record retention policy, SAM.gov registration data older than 10 years is to be destroyed, right? So especially so if you've been in SAMS for a long time and you haven't renewed, then you need to make sure that you go in and renew your SAMS.gov. If you haven't renewed, you're on an inactive list, right? So now if I was searching for contracts, so you got contracts, you got wage and determination, you got federal hierarchy, got federal assistance, entity information, and then you have entity reporting. Now, usually this information used to be like just under your profile, but now they're making it available to your front. Contact information. This data is where you go to look to see what awards are, what solicitations are open. Maybe if they're doing market research, you will see it on that list as well. You will also see if those contracts are actually awarded. The wage and determination, this is the Department of Labor. So if you have a service government contract, the wage and determinations, this is where you go to determine your state and the county and what's the occupancy title or whatever that job title is. You look for it on that wage and determination. It tells you how much you can pay an employee, and I could pull that up and kind of teach you how to navigate through that, through the wage and determination. Federal hierarchy, that's by departments, all the federal government departments. And then assistance, this is where you can go to find out how to get help in SAMs and so on and so on. All right. So let's go to let's see what else we got. Well, when you're first registering, register your entity or get a unique ID. Okay, so this took the place of the DUNS number. So you can still get a DUNS number. However, what's required now is your unique entity ID, which they call it your UEI. So whether you have a for-profit or a non-profit, the first thing you have to do is go to get started to get your U. Now you get your UEI without being active in SAM. So that's the first thing they give you. And that number is given to you based on the name of your company and the address. And your name of your company and your address has to be the same in the IRS on your EIN document and the Secretary of State, because those are the two systems that they're bouncing this information off of. If you get an error, then you may want to pull the documentation to verify and make sure that you update it. So if I was you, before I even register in SAMS, if this is your first time, I would actually go and review your current documents at Secretary of State and in SAMS, I mean at the IRS, to determine if the name and the address agrees. Okay? And then if it's time to renew, you just hit renew entity. Once it agrees, then it will open up the system and it will allow you to continue through the process. And here's a little video that talks about it. Then there's some announcements and so on and so on. So let's go back up. Let's go to contracting. Now, the easiest way that I have learned to search SAMs is by your NACS code, right? And the NACS code is your North American Industry Code. So if I went to NACS, right? You go to the website, and if you've selected NACS codes, and it's been a few years, you may want to verify if those are still active or those codes have changed. And that's important because when I go through my certification, I have to go back and just say, oh, this NACS code is no longer active, and so you want to make sure that you keep your act codes up to date, because if they remove a NACS code from your certification, then that means that if a solicitation comes out for that NACS code and it's a set aside, then you would not be eligible because it's no longer on your certification profile. Again, NACS code stands for the North American Industry Code. And these are the business entities, the top business entities that the NACS code fall under, right? Starting from 11 all the way to 92. And these are the categories. Many people, when they start businesses, they do not verify their NACS code. They just name their company, decide what their service is, and they have no clue. So when you file your taxes, that business code, that's the same code. When you go to get your business license from your county or your city, that is the same code. And so, what you should be doing first when you decide you want to do business is come and look at the chart to determine what your NACS code is. If you have more than one service, you do multiple services, and guess what? You could do the same thing. You pick out the NACS codes for each one, right? So, um, and sometimes what we think is the service is not, okay, what we naming it is not. So this is why you want to come and verify those codes. So let's look under, so a lot of people are interested in transport and vets, so let's look under transportation, right? Of course it's not going to say, Brandon, get on up here, it's not going to say transport and vets. What it's going to say, what you're going to look for when you look under transportation, you're going to show down, you're looking for more of grounds transportation. We're not talking about in the air, we're not talking about on rail or sea or inland. We're not talking about freight transport. We're not talking about urban bus mobile or transit, right? We're not talking about taxi cab, school bus, charter industry. So when you're talking about transport people, it's more on the lines of other transit or ground transportation, right? And so if it is peoples with disabilities, then it will be special needs transport. If it's all ground transportation, you may get away with this one, right? So let's use that for example. So when I go into Sam's, um, let's do special needs. I'm going to copy this next code. I will go back to the Sam's. I will go here in the domain search. I will paste it, right? And then I will hit the search bar. Now I'm going to run it wide open, and it's going to give me every solicitation available for Sam's, for special needs transportation. Like this one, it just opened up. Oh, for 8 months. Oh, let me see. This better not. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. You see how this just posted for February? It just posted for 6 months. What's going on with that? That means that that's probably a bridge. Let me see what's going on here. What they doing? What's a JA? Now, Here's where oversight comes into play, right? These people play games because I'm about to see what's up with this right here. This is only a 6 month contract. Okay, it's a 6 month contract. Well, I don't even know if it might be. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's up. It's a bridge. Oh, I got to put y'all on hold 1 second. Hold on.
Mo, what happened? Mo, can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So it's definitely C.
Okay.
Everybody agree?
What up, Brandon?
Okay.
Brandon was on here?
He, I don't know where he went.
Oh no, he gone now. I don't think he on here.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
You have to get
Well,
Oh no,
okay.
real quick, Mo. No, I got this file. It's called Each One Teach One Short Term Cybersecurity Program Curriculum.
according to the
Oh, I
SDF
sent that to you.
NASA
You
safety
sent it to me?
Yeah.
policy and
Oh,
model
that's my stuff. I
system
didn't mean to. I probably was trying to send it to somebody else.
Yeah, you
an
sent that
agent
to
of a
me.
broker dealer
My bad.
must have written
There you go.
discretionary authorization.
All right. Um. Let's see. Okay. So yeah. So I'm searching the. I'm searching by the NAX code. I'm searching by the NAX code, and so this is why I am able. Oh. This is why I'm able to see all of the different types of contracts that are available. And I'm using an example of special needs transportation, right? So this is one, and it actually was it's an 8 month bridge contract that was awarded. And so it seems like the previous contract may have been protested, and so they gave this company a bridge, and it just came out today, only for 8 months, right? That means that that contract will probably come open again after that. And then here's one. Here's an actual contract that open. Oh, it's due on February the 11th. And let's see where this one is located. This one, and you see it's set aside for service disabled veteran owned small business. Now, we lost the contract because someone bid a contract and they wasn't service disabled certified, but they say they was. And I'm gonna show you where you can go to determine if someone has a certification. Um, so when you stroll down, this is in Virginia, Hampton, Virginia, and I think we bidded this contract before. So I'm gonna download this one. Oh, they did an amendment today
What's
on
up,
this
y'all?
contract. What's up? What's up, Brenda?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to I need to stop sharing because I need to send this off. We bid this contract. So one of the things about looking at contracts and by the NAX code, which makes it really easy for us to do, is you can get straight to that particular service that you're looking for. And I'm gonna kind of bounce back and forth because if I see something that we like, one of the games that I was saying that they playing, that when you don't have oversight or someone actually watching
Mhm.
or verifying these contractors officers and what they're doing, they will um pop these little contracts out. They will come out for a short period of time and you won't even know it. So you have to what you have to do when you log into your SAMs, you want to set up what your entries are so that you can stay on top of the awards that are coming out or the solicitations of what you would like to bid on, right? Well, hold on to it, Shorty. All right. And so that was one. There's another one that's due on the 11th. Oh, check you out. Let me get $1 then. So let me check this one. Now that was an amendment. Uh,
Asset
$2.
protection.
Let me see. Let me back up. Now this one, it came out. It's due on the 11th, February 11th. Let's see. This was in the Rocky Mountains. But where? Let's see. When you stroll down, oh, this Colorado. We're not going to Colorado, so I ain't even worried about it. So that's when you gonna bring me to my bus. Go put it upstairs. You bet. Yeah, we're not going to Colorado, so I'm not even looking at that.
Going to New York though. In
Uh,
DC.
No, we in West Virginia. Now we did try to get DC. I ain't gonna tell you no feels. We did try to
West
get DC.
Virginia. Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
we
but
in.
white people over there.
Yep, we got a little contract down there. Now this is Dallas. You might be interested in Dallas. Now this is a pre-solicitation. Now the difference between the one before, the pre-solicitation, that means that they're sharing with you that hey, this solicitation is getting ready to come out. Here's what we're looking for. So when you open it up, let me open it up. Let me go a little further. Let me slow down because I'm probably doing too much.
Can you
Hey,
hear
bro, I
me?
don't think.
What you say, Brandon?
Can
No,
you
I'm
hear
just
me?
saying you're not showing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sharing.
Yeah, for sure. What up, Chris? Chris done dropped off.
He dropped off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. He'll be back. There you go.
Yo.
I'm sharing now, Brandon.
No, we can't see your screen.
Huh?
Now we can. What up, B?
Nah, man, nah, just living and surviving.
Living and surviving.
Let me see.
Yeah, once you get done with this, we can talk about the asset allocation model, Mel.
Okay, I'll just do this. Let me just go through this one.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah, find one for financial advisors. We licensed now.
oh, okay. Let me look. You might have a work conference or something. Hold on. Let me
That's
see.
good enough.
Oh, this is in San Antonio. Nah, I'd be interested in this. Oh my God, there's a million places. Okay, so remember I talked about wages determination before? That means that this VA hospital wants to go to all these different locations, right? So you may have people who are working in all those different locations, and you're supposed to make sure that they are paid. So when you open up this wage and determination, now I've talked about wage and determination before, and one thing about wage and determination, it has been changed and it's been updated because the federal contracting minimum wage executive order has been revoked. And they have pushed the minimum wage for government contractors all the way back to the 2014 rate, which is $13.30. And so you will see that this wage and determination looks different than the previous ones. All right. Because at the very top, they used to have all this language at the very top. So this what this means is this the number for that particular state and county. That's the revision date. This last time it was revised was December 3rd, 2025. So that means any contracts from December 3rd, 2025 to now would fall under the solicitation. And then if you're into a contract, that means that if any of these rates have changed based on what you're paying, then you have to give that employee an increase. And it reflects these counties in Texas, right? So the occupation code, that's the code that DOL used to determine what title, what job title it is, right? So you have the code and then you have the title and then you have the rate, right? So the rule of thumb is that let me scroll down and show you the minimum wage. Okay, right here. So this executive order, this 13658, this executive order before the new administration used to be 1775. They've changed it. Now it's 1330, right? It changed one of the executive orders and is effective January 1st, 2015 to 22 after. So they just revoked the old one and pushed it all the way back down, right? But the rule is if this occupation, the title, this 2297 is more than this 1330, you have to pay the person 2297. You can't pay them 1330, right? That's how that works. So when you bid your contract and you try to determine what your label is, your label should be based off of this 2297. not this 1330 to try to win the contract, because you will get yourself caught up with Department of Labor and you will owe money. And you don't want that. But that's a whole nother ball game. Let me go back up. I want to look up one more Max code before I let the guys rock it on out. Let's look. There's a whole bunch of stuff out here. Let's see what this one is. Solicitation for transport. I'm gonna point out one more thing after I look to see where this is located, because I'm gonna go through and I'm about to download these because we probably gonna Mississippi. Oh yeah, we probably interested because it's in the South and they got a million amendments. That's crazy. That's when you know they be up to shady stuff. All right. So what I wanted to make a point about this next code. So the next code that we're looking at has to do with transportation, right? And we are looking at special other transit and ground transportation, specifically special needs transportation. Why? Because we're looking at VA contracts, right? Now, when you are looking at the contracts, it's not going to say special needs transportation. You can search it by special needs transportation, but when you search it by the numbers, you're bound to get every contract that has to deal with special needs transportation. If you search it by the words, then you're gonna get contracts that just says that word. So if I was looking at this, would I know that this is wheelchair? Nope, not unless I open it. But if I searched it by the NAT code, I know it's wheelchair because the NAT code refers to special transportation. Does that make sense? So you have this title, you have wheelchair van, you have wheelchair transport, you got wheelchair transport service, you got wheelchair transport, yeah, wheelchair transportation, wheelchair transport services, NNMT, that means non-emergency transportation. You have non-emergency non-emergent medical transport. You see how they have all these different languages? You got paratransit, right? All of that has to do with that NAT code. All of that has to do with wheelchair. Birmingham critical transport. And look, how you know. So Brandon, when we was talking about what the contracts look like, are the contracts out, are the contracts coming back out? What the list look like? As you can see, everybody must have gone in and revamped their solicitations and the wording, because as you can see, in the middle of January, everybody and their mama start posting contracts.
That question is why
Everybody's
is that though? Why is everybody reposting now?
because they made everybody change the language, the government language. You can't have anything that relates to anything rate uh what you call it, diversity or uh um any categorical uh
Like exclusion?
minority, huh?
You talk about diversity exclusions or just it has to
Yeah,
be
yes,
okay.
anything that was related or looked like it was DEI, they made them change it. And so all the solicitations language, they had to go through all their solicitation languages and change it up. So if it was one word in there, they had to go through and revamp it.
No colored. Yeah, right. They changed it. That's
Right.
hilarious.
Yeah, they came up with something else too that I seen the other day. It wasn't
Mhm.
DEI, but it was DE something.
It
I don't
was
know.
it's um the other word they're using is oh man, somebody just said it today. Anyways, anything that has to do with diversity, you can just stop right there. It
Yeah.
has to be open ended, small business, large business, that kind of thing. It can't be categorical, right? So they had to revamp all the solicitations. As you can see, all these damn solicitations hit at one time. What's the likelihood of every state posting, reposting their solicitations,
Kylie,
right?
everybody.
But right.
If they
So
want,
the ease. Go ahead, Brenda.
no, I was going to ask you two questions. How do they know whether if the person who wins the contract like their ethnic, background, business aspect? Like, how do they know? Like, why would the DEI thing be in place in the first place? And then how would they know?
Well, it
Mhm.
was put into place because the contracts were disproportionately awarded. So you had people. So basically, what they were trying to do under the economic and social disadvantaged areas, the larger companies were eating up all the contracts. They weren't leaving anything for the small businesses. So what they did was they created. Let me go to it. They created set asides, which are may not be. Hold on, let me see if it's listed. Let me see if they're listed because they were there before. So you see how I saw the service disabled vet um certification. Uh, let's see. They may not have it listed no more because it used to be where you could see, used to be able to see all of the set asides that are there, but they may not exist anymore. But I know the veterans one still exists. I think small business still exists, but it doesn't have to be minority business, right? Just small business. Tribal, I think still exists. Um, and disadvantaged business still exists, but they can't certify you based on a racial connotation, right? You can only be disadvantaged if you could prove that maybe you're in an area where maybe it's disproportionately uh small businesses or something like that. Maybe your dollar amount, which your net worth in your company may make you less advantaged or
Right.
less qualified, something like that. But it can't be based on any type of race, and it can't be based on um uh basically or your status. It has to be financial, and it has to show on paper financially. And if you say that you're socially disadvantaged, you have to prove that what that is. You can't just say because I'm black. You can't just say because I'm a woman, right? You have to show that, okay, my town consists this
Mhm.
of 60% black companies, and all of the contracts that are awarded are to Caucasian companies. None of the contracts came to us. That's socially disadvantaged. Make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mm.
that's what they were doing. And you have all these companies, you have, and a lot of times, or large companies, you have large companies, especially during disasters. Large companies will take over all the contracts, and these contracts probably they will let these people certify once a year. Small companies usually don't know that, and then when the disasters come, they try to get a piece of the pie, whether it's moving debris, shoveling snow, whatever, and they can't because one, they may not have the insurance threshold. Two, they may not have the capacity or the back end, the financial back end, and so they don't get a piece of the pie. So what they do is they say, okay, what they did, they say, okay, 30% of the contracts that go out have to go to, at the time it was minority companies, but let's say small businesses, right? That means your dollar amount, your threshold, your net worth can't be a certain dollar amount, and that gives the smaller fish in the pond an opportunity.
Gotcha.
Or they say, if the contracts goes to a prime contractor, then that prime contractor, 30% of his contract he has to sub out to a smaller company. And what they'll do is they'll sub you for like the first 3 months, and then they'll drop you. And that
You said
makes
they'll
sense.
sub you for the first 3 months?
Uh-huh. And then they'll drop you.
Damn.
Because guess what? Nobody's looking. No oversight. No regulatory oversight. So if you don't have no regulatory oversight, nobody's checking or auditing those companies to make sure that 30% of what they're doing is going to a smaller company. Guess what? They do what they want.
Gotcha.
And so that's why it was important for you to have set asides or to have some type of regulatory regulation so that the smaller companies will have the opportunity as well. Otherwise, you just getting swallowed up by the larger companies all the time and you would never have a chance unless you get it out the mud and figure out a way. And for contracting, those dollar, let's go to another thing that has changed is SBA. That's those dollar amount. Let's look to see the size of your business. Uh, so these is what they have left. They have on the right side, woman owned, Native American owned business, veteran owned, military spouse businesses, rural businesses, and minority owned businesses. But the contracts, just because they come out that way, you don't get any type of favor. There's no set asides that's gonna come out and allow you. Very, very, very seldom. And we could look, stroll to the list and see what's coming out how, because it used to be a category that you could look. Um, let's see. We cover the federal contractor. So remember I talked about prime contractors bid, right? Directly from the government and send subcontractors. So the easy way to build your capability, the easiest way to build your past performance is to sub and get the experience under your belt, having them as a past performance or a reference, and then bid on um the contract. So let's look at the size, because this is what we talk about right here. The standard size of a company, that dollar amount right here. So let's see. Uh, See, I just talked about the protests. I just talked about those max codes. Hold on. We want to look at the structure. Let's see if they have a table, because it's a dollar threshold and that changes a lot. Do you qualify as a small business for government contracting purposes? So let's see. They wanted us to play a little game. Let's put the next code in. We're gonna use our same one. Hit search. Let's say 2 million. Check the size. Yes, you're a small business. So the size standard is 19 million annual revenue. That's still a lot, right? Because I
Yeah, that's
don't know
quite a
many,
bit.
right? I don't know many people. I'm talking about just in your immediate circle who has a business that has an annual revenue of more than 19 million, right? Now, the big fish who do will come right around and do what? They will come bid those contracts and they will take over. And that's what happens. And so the reason for the set asides was so that those larger companies wouldn't come and drown out the smaller ones. And they would take all the money. Now, if you're in these programs, these special programs is to help small businesses win at least 23% of all federal contracting dollars each year. So it changed from 30% to 23%. But they have the small disadvantaged business, woman-owned small business, veteran contracting assistance program, and then the 8A, right? And then you got Hub Zone, you got joint ventures. Um, natural resource sales. Right now, it used to have all those different types of set asides, but that's not there anymore. But they do have set asides in your states and your cities and your counties as well. And so that's how you would want to bid out that contract. Now, if you're just doing drop shipping, then sometimes that's not really relevant because you got some money. If you bid that contract, you better have some money to pay for the products or services to get it where it needs to be. But anyways, we'll get some more into this at another time. Let Chris talk about asset accumulations. Where Chris went?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It's all
What's
yours.
going on with y'all?
You want to talk about asset accumulations, right?
Allocation?
Oh, yeah, assets allocation.
Y'all know what that is?
Nope, you gonna tell us.
No, I need you to share your screen.
Okay, let me go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
But you can talk about it till I come back.
Yes, ma'am. Asset allocation. So basically, you got two models or two styles. Well, actually, three. So active, tactical, passive, and buy and hold. So this is for your investment portfolio. And so with that, what that composes of are different assets. So you can have a fund that has different assets in it. It could be like real estate investment trust. It can be like gold or commodity ETFs. You could have limited partnerships. You can have regular stocks and bonds all in one fund to give you the ultimate level of diversification. So you have something called strategic allocation, which is long term and it's passive approach. You kind of like got a mix of like stocks and bonds. It's like the 60-40 split, 70-30, however you want to do that. And also it depends on your time horizon, um, and how risk tolerance or tolerable you are. If you're conservative, then you do more like your age minus 100, and that's how you'll split up your stocks and bonds in that portfolio. And vice versa. If you're younger, you do like 80% stocks, 20% bonds to give you more and a more aggressive risk tolerance. Then you got something that's called tactical allocation, which involves you doing short-term trades or recycling your stocks during different times in the business cycle. So you can go cyclical, counter cyclical to consumer staples to tech, industrial, so forth and so on, and you just kind of rotate them. It's almost like a sector rotation, but it's very short term. So this is not a long term thing. It's really a short term way to do this model, and it can be just regular trades. Could be economic conditions that affect um, your portfolio to where you want to do a sector rotation. So you have that, and like I said, people normally use the model, and there's more like a 60-40 split. That's typical what the industry or media kind of say with your portfolio. Just have like 60% of stocks and 40% of bonds, but really you want to do your time horizon and or how aggressive or conservative you are. If you're aggressive, you're gonna always have more stocks than you do bonds. Bonds is your safer investments that help you balance out your portfolio with your stocks investments. Um, and so you got a 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Um, it all depends on your goal. Do you want to preserve capital? Do you want to uh, do you want capital appreciation or capital preservation? It just all depends on what your goal and objective is. So those allocation models kind of help you um, not worry about investing long term or knowing what stocks to pick. You can just pick like a basket of things and just buy and hold, so to speak, or what they call indexing, and just let it sit and let it ride. Um, but like I said, tactical is more like you keep your portfolio, but you always rotate it through the different business cycles and economic conditions, Wh- which can be good because things change and you want to be able to change with it. So, like right now in the real world, gold and silver is outperforming the stock market. So, even though you hitting all-time highs with your different indexes, gold and silver is still outperforming um, the stock market itself and the different indexes. So, at this time period, and then you got some stocks that are doing like 1,000%, some more, and you just have to really survey the market itself or have somebody that have an advisor or a trader that knows this stuff already, kind of coach you on how you should invest your money. Because there's always opportunities. But you got to be willing to risk it. So you can remember strategic asset allocation and tactical. Let's see. I think we can go deeper than that. Um, I need Mo to pull up. I need her to share her screen. So
What you want me to pull up and
I
stop that
got
smacking? God dang.
Mo.
Pull up what?
Oh, wait. Let me send you this first.
Somebody here.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a scenario. Let's think of Let's say, okay, let's say, who the youngest person? Okay, let's take Keon. How old is Keon?
I think 22, 21, 22. I don't know.
Okay,
22, I think.
okay. So let's say Keon comes into my office, says, "Hey, I want to invest my money," and let's say he want to invest $50,000. Okay, so we this is part of suitability. So, you guys, age. You ask Keon, okay, what's your risk tolerance? Are you conservative, moderate, or aggressive? Keon say he's aggressive. He wants to, take the whole 50,000 and invest it into the market. All right, cool. So next, we gotta ask Keon his objective. He wants to grow his money. He wants growth. He wants to see some gains. All right. We know Keon is in the NFL, so he's probably getting taxed at the highest tax bracket. So, considering that, what's the first investment that you think of when it comes to that, Mo?
What you say?
If somebody
What's the
that's
first
tax,
investment? If somebody is in the highest tax bracket, what's
yes,
the first investment I think of?
yeah,
Trust. Well, for
I mean,
one, because your money. Okay, so I'm thinking if FDIC only insures up to 250 each, so that you're already looking at multiple accounts. Um, Depending on how much money you got up front, you don't need to have that much exposed anyway, because you're not gonna spend that much money at one time. At least I hope you wouldn't.
mm,
So I'm thinking about uh either that or maybe some type of a dividend opportunity where I'm living maybe on the dividend or interest, or I'm thinking about all of them: deferred retirement, IRAs, mutual funds, CDs, trust. That's what I'm thinking.
okay. But he only got $50,000 he wants to invest right now, though.
Oh, you said 50. I didn't hear the dollar amount.
Yeah, 50,000.
Oh, I go IRA and
Okay,
the ETF, like the SPY or Vanguard or something like that.
okay. So we want to help him with his taxable income. So even though he didn't ask for it, I still would recommend it because he makes a lot of money, and a lot of that money is going to be taxed. So how do we save him some taxes?
He upfront, you talking about like upfront? So upfront, well, when you put your money in an investment, you're only tax on the capital gains from that investment. Everything else is deferred until withdrawn.
Well, yeah, but
What's
what
up?
investment gives you a what I want to call it a
That
taxable interest, tax-free interest, taxable
oh, I
income?
I didn't know you could get tax free interest. So you got me on that one.
You ready for it?
Muni bonds.
I
Oh,
was
there you
gonna
go.
say dividend.
Poor people buy corporates.
Hold
There.
on,
Rich people buy
Chris.
munis. Yeah.
Chris, can you hear Sonny with that loud background?
No, not really, barely, but
He said something. Sonny, what'd you say?
I said, why not get into
I can't hear him.
dividend yielding
If
companies?
he's saying something, I can't hear him.
He
Can
said
you?
dividend building companies.
I said dividend yielding companies. right?
Yielding. He said
Yeah.
dividend yielding.
As long as
Yeah,
you're on the page of
but
where you keep it over a year, you don't have to pay the taxes
you're
on
gonna have to pay taxes on dividends.
it. Not if you don't sell it.
Um, Muni bonds. We gotta throw some muni bonds investments in there.
Well, I was going to ask right quick question. What form of investment vehicle are you going to put this money into for him to invest it? Are you going to just create a brokerage account, or are you just going to create like a Roth IRA, or just regular Roth, or um,
Mhm.
what's the
Yeah,
other one?
yeah. He needs all of it.
Use all of them.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about what do some REITs for him,
hmm But
but
see,
that's
yeah, I mean, you can put all of that into a retirement account, but you can put muni bonds in a retirement account. It just doesn't make shit sense. Like putting a basically a tax free investment in a Roth really does nothing for you because a Roth is tax free after you 59 and a half when you withdraw it. So it's really no benefit. So that would go into his regular account. So obviously we'll get him in some ETFs, mutual funds, index funds, REITs. We'll fill his portfolio up with that. Fill it up with muni bonds. And we'll throw some, you know, some hedges against inflation in there. Commodities like gold and silver. Um, what if Keon wanted to buy another house in 6 months? What would y'all put y'all money in?
In 6 months, mutual fund,
No.
CD, T bill. I don't know.
Yeah, you was right. CDT bill, money market.
What did I say? Mutual fund? I wanted to say money market. My bad. That's what I thought I said in my head because it's something you can easily access, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to. Why did I say mutual fund?
I
I
don't know.
don't know.
You it was thinking the right way, but it's all good. So I would basically have to create a portfolio based on all of these factors, and most firms have these already. I don't get why people are scared of mutual funds. Like there are some that retail investors can invest in. You don't need like $25,000 for every mutual fund. Like Fidelity and Schwab got hella good funds. You just got to do your research. You got to do your due diligence, and you also gotta when you do your due diligence, you need to know that there's a company that grades these mutual funds too from good to bad, basically. So you got 5 star all the way down to 1 star. Now, me, and in my opinion, for what I've done, I only do 4 and 5 star mutual funds, and the company is called Morningstar. Morningstar, does the ratings on these mutual funds, so y'all can look them up. and see what you think about them. But um, and they have they got a shit ton of these different funds from balance funds, growth and income, money markets. You just can pick your litter. Now, some of these funds do charge sales loads, so you have to look at all of that too. Just like ETFs, have expense ratios. That's basically the company have to um they normally have like management fees. They add all that stuff up together and they come out with an expense ratio. And if the expense ratio is low, that's great for you as the investor. But if it's high, and you're just a retail investor and you ain't got paper like that, just stick with the low expense ratios. So you're not locked out of certain benefits like that. And this is not curtail investment advice. Disclaimer. I'm just sharing information. If you want a personal financial plan, then you can reach out. But going back to the asset
Chris,
allocation
stop
model,
that smacking, boy.
I'm not even eating. What are you talking about?
What you doing? You drinking?
Yeah, I was just drinking. Yeah.
Ooh, we okay.
So,
Oh my God, that's smacking, boy.
so if Mo share her screen real quick instead of sneaking chips in the back. Let me see.
I ate all my chips.
Okay. Let me see here. So I did. Can you go to Trading View, Mo?
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna look up a couple funds, a couple mutual funds. I guess I can get this to y'all.
Breasts sound terrible. So process of elimination.
He guessed, Brandon. He guessed he can give it to us.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So
I'm
I did.
ready. Wait, no,
Oh, okay.
you.
FPURX.
X who?
FPURX.
Like that?
Yeah.
Fidelity Puritan Fund.
Mm-hmm. What the? What's up with your candle chart?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with your candlesticks?
I'm not logged in. Hold on.
You ain't opened up Trading View in about 8 months. and you call yourself a trader.
I call myself whatever I want.
I bet. Let
Hold
me
on.
see. Mm, what was I doing?
Huh? Oh, yes, ma'am. Hold on.
And then once you look that up, I want you to type uh, FPURX in Google Morningstar rating.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me stop sharing. The bots are out. The bots are out. Let me log on.
Yo, where the hell is Mo, man?
I'm right here. I'm right here. I had to log on. Hold on, Peanut. Warm it up, shawty. Yeah. Chris impatient self. Can you see it now?
No, we can't
Oh,
see it.
you have
Oh,
to give me the ticker again.
Mo sleep?
I'm not asleep. You can't hear me?
Chris, you can't hear her?
No, I can't hear.
Oh my
I can
god.
hear you, Mo. Chris can't hear you.
What's the ticker, Brandon? In the boat?
Uh, was it FPU RX?
Yeah.
What? F? You said F?
FPURX, Mo. Change it to all. Yeah.
No, it's a small
Wait, let
boat.
me go out and come back in. Let me see if that will work.
Okay.
So how have you guys been?
Been all right.
Straight Sunny, what's up?
Just chilling, listening to y'all. Yeah, yeah, y'all.
What up, cuz? Oh, Sonny on? What's up, Sonny?
Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Listening to y'all.
Just chilling, bro.
Just picking up on. That's all.
Okay. You been good, brother?
Oh yeah, I've been great. Man,
Okay.
shit. Thanks to Mo, she changed my life. I'm gonna say this every year.
I'm gonna need $1 or something.
I mean, I tried to contribute when you had that little birthday party thing.
My bikes. My bikes.
You got a bike? I said a
I
birthday.
get bike giveaways. What birthday? Oh, you trying to send me something for my birthday? I'm done.
Yeah, you got a. What are you talking about? A bike?
I do bike giveaways in December. I gave out 31 bikes.
Oh shoot! Oh, for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I thought
Chris.
you were talking about motorcycles, like you was Oprah or
Oh,
something.
all right. You get a bike. You get a bike.
What you yell my name for, Mo?
I got the screen up.
Brandon told you what to look up.
I have it on the screen. Sunny mute.
I can see it.
And your screen disappeared again.
Where'd it go?
You took it off.
I don't know, man. Oh no, your laptop need to be fired.
Well, you can always share your screen. You know that, right?
I can't share on my mobile.
Yeah, you can.
How? I don't see the option. Let's see.
All right, I'm ready. All that
All
money
that
you
money
making,
you
we gonna
making,
need you to get a laptop
laptop
dedicated
dedicated
just to.
just to.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that me?
Is that me?
yes.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I got it up.
Dang, wait, where the candles at? Can't even see them shits.
What I need to
Okay.
put it on?
Um, put it on a daily.
It's on the daily.
Really?
Yeah, there you go.
Put it on the 1 minute.
I don't think it got in 1 minute. What's going on with? Am I in the right one?
Yeah. Go to 4 hours. Let's see if the candles actually pop up.
It's not even letting me do that.
It's not letting you click on it.
Why is it grayed out? It's just by days. Is yours do that? Somebody check theirs and see.
Oh wow.
Is
Okay.
the fun? Is that what the fun does?
Yeah. So mutual funds they go from 9 a.m. to 4:30, like the market. So mutual funds don't move after hours like that.
But look, it only give me a year to date view. It doesn't give me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mutual funds. So what they do is they got something called NAV, right, which is net asset value. So they recalculate every day uh before the market opens.
And more candlesticks.
Damn. I hate how this looks.
Oh, you know what?
What?
What's this? This is that little. Oh no, the pivotal high point. That's what Chris had me indicated. Chris had me use. Chris Hill.
Uh-huh.
Let's screenshot if I forget it. Let me take it off the screen.
How much did this pay out?
You talking about as far as like dividends?
As far as period, like when you're ready to cash out from the. This supposed to be a bond, right?
No, it's a mutual fund.
Oh,
What's not expensive?
don't they have like an annual thing for the mutual fund?
That's what
No.
it got.
So you
Mutual
mean
fund
like
don't pay annually?
no. It's just like regular stocks. You just redeem them instead of keeping them. Just redeem them whenever you're ready to redeem them.
Oh
Regular
yeah, I don't
shares.
know nothing about that shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean redeem them?
So since like mutual funds is um like they're open ended, so you only dealing with the people, the person or the company that's selling it to you. It's not traded on exchanges.
Oh, like if you was buying like Tesla, you would get straight from Elon type shit.
That's how a mutual fund is. Yeah, you will buy right from the person, the company. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So it don't trade on like the Nasdaq or the NYSE or none of that.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
It's the shares that the actual company has.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely not for me.
Well, I'm wondering why you on that. Why you brought up Elon, Sonny? What you think about him merging SpaceX and XAI?
Um, What do you mean? What I think about it as far as them talking about him putting it on the stock market, or them talking about just merging the companies?
Yeah, merging the company and going public.
Well, I want them to go public, but
I saw that.
merging the companies. I mean, I think that it. I mean, it depends. I don't know what he's actually trying to do, but I think that all his companies are better independent, and by them not being public, it'll be on the page of where. I mean, when he does keep them where they're not public, it's on the page and nobody can really short the stock to really fuck up the company.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah, Bill Gates and them and Warren. Yeah, Bill Gates and Charlie Munger, they was kicking Tesla's ass about 2002, 2001.
Yeah. Yeah. Shorting the brakes off Tesla, boy.
Yeah.
Brandon, what you think about that?
What y'all think about the crypto?
I think it's going down. I think. I want to hear what Price got to say about that.
You know, I always been against crypto, so
Brandon into crypto. What you got to say, Brandon? Dang, boys got quiet, man.
It's tapped 72,000. It done broke its past low.
Yeah.
That motherfucker's on its way back to 60-some thousand.
Yeah, it's collapsing.
You think it could bounce from here?
It could. Well, I think the sentiment is bearish, man.
I know one thing. If it don't bounce from here, I'm gonna buy a shitload of strategies.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas are faithful crypto buyers. So
Yeah.
they gonna keep on as much as we keep going low, they gonna keep on buying and keep on buying. The minute it boost up, they
Yeah.
whole thing finna go up like one of them little ETFs.
Yeah. Yeah, they can't resist buying the dip.
Oh man, all of them are doing that. Hood, it took them out the game. They bought high too. When they
Yeah.
first started putting that money into crypto, they was in the they started at like 80,000, 90,000. And then they kept putting it in even when it went to 120 something.
Right.
So right now it's eating their ass up. You see they stock went all the way down to almost like $70.
Yeah. That and who is it?
Hey, did y'all see what it just did just a second ago?
Yeah.
It just
What?
dropped. Y'all missed it. It was like right here, then it just dropped. It was too cute. I'm trying
Yeah.
I can't even get the whole thing on the screen. How do I change the intervals, Brandon?
Where's the price at right now?
Look right here. 7. Hold up. Let me stop moving it. Hold on.
What was that, 73? Dang, it's the
No,
way.
it's 70. No, it just dropped. 72.
Dang.
The
Yeah,
open was 72.6. Yeah, it's 72.221. Well, shit, it keep dropping. You see? You see right here? It must drop. I can't put it all on the screen. It won't. I was trying to see what that top was.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a bunch of good buys right now though.
Let me see where that
Yeah.
little pivot point at. Shit.
Damn, bro.
Woo!
Why
Well, it had
Brandon
gone.
ducking the smoke?
Well, it had went way down over here, and oh,
I wish I would have got MU when it was at $60 a share.
Yeah. I was
I
thinking
definitely-
about
fifth ain't even happened yet.
huh?
Oh, oh, my damn
was
time
thinking
not
about
right.
I was thinking about who is it? MSTR?
yeah, strategy.
Yeah.
Is that equity?
Nah, micro strategy. It's
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
it's by Michael
Okay, here we go, y'all.
Sailor.
Burry. Is it Burry? Michael Burry?
Sailor.
Sailor. Michael Sailor.
What is it? MSTR.
Yeah.
Sonny, where are you?
Oh, let me tell you this. I'm over here cooking.
Oh, I thought so because I heard something frying. I said he frying chicken.
Yeah.
You got the blower on. Over there
Yeah, I'm
burning
doing
up.
the air fryer.
Where your girl at? You know you got the burner. You burning up the food,
She right here.
ma'am. I'm gonna need you to take over. I'm trying to tell my brother put some of that milk in them eggs. All you gotta do is drop a little bit. You got regular milk.
Yeah. Oh wow.
What? I'm trying to put that ticker in. What'd you say? MS what?
TR.
I did, and it's just spinning. Okay, here we go. Is this one MicroStrategy? I think
Yeah.
I they used to have that.
You used to have everything. Oh wait, Mo, where you speaking at?
Yeah, you can we can't see it, Mo.
What? Why not? I'm not sharing.
Invest in rich kids. Rich kids.
Oh, okay. I'm coming back. I need to get on my MacBook. This damn thing here keeps
Mm-hmm.
jumping.
I don't know what you got going on over there.
I'm gonna switch to my MacBook.
They didn't changed on this because
Mm.
it used to be where I could be able to show my screen too. I don't see it on here. Show my screen
You
too.
can share. Look on the bottom where it says
Look on the bottom. It
that little
says
plus.
that little plus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to exit.
Damn. Wait a minute. This laptop must be got too much on it.
Yeah,
Let me
you
cl- let me
got
close out some of this stuff.
got 1,000 different.
Tabs open, huh?
Yeah.
I forgot. This ain't no MacBook. This ain't no Apple product.
What is it? Is it a Chromebook?
Yeah, nah, it's just a little regular little HP.
Oh no, my damn HP went out. I'm not getting it fixed either. Time for a new laptop. That shit is old.
Now I paid this little thing cheap. I got my MacBook right there. Okay. Now how did I get in this thing?
What do you think is keeping the market down right now?
Uncertainty. No money. Uncertainty. They keeping their cash, they said.
Oh,
That's what they said.
Who is they?
The people on the finance TV,
Or Finance TV?
the one I be throwing on my TV.
Oh,
Damn,
BlackRock
this.
took out 2 trillion from commodities and transferred incomes to other places.
mm,
I don't think that
mm,
the market's going to go down. I think that because you have shock waves of sell-offs in different areas, it makes people panic and they start
Uh-huh.
panic selling, and that panic sell altogether makes the S&P kind of go down as a whole
I
because it
told
has
you the panic.
so many ties to all these different stocks, right? But as they start buying, putting
What's
their
wrong?
money,
Your screen stop sharing again?
yeah, they start
Damn.
end up going back up.
Yep, the people panicking. They feel like they're not gonna have anything. Then you had that shutdown, that abbreviated shutdown.
Abbreviated shutdown.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that everybody throws a bunch of things in there on the reason
Who had abbreviated
why
shutdown?
Whoever got
the
to,
government
whoever
had to
got
shut down
hit.
for 2 days. They shut
Yeah.
down. They shut down Monday. I think did they shut down yesterday? I know they shut
No,
down
they
Monday.
they signed the bill. They signed their thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so people get afraid, and so they start keeping their money.
And then
They
they was
start.
talking about Iran too. They was talking about
Hmm.
Iran. One of the reasons why the market went down because of uncertainty about that and about the whole nuclear bomb scare. They start talking about
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, they start talking about China with the silver and how they have majority of the silver in the world, and they was going to start taxing people at a high tax. So that kind of put scarcity in the market too. But most of it is all scarcity. It's no definite. So you could be assured this is the buy-in. This is the part where you start buying in. It's not like we're gonna crash right now.
I kind of like this little indicator right here.
Yeah.
It marked off the pivot points for me. Okay, Chris, can you see the screen now?
Excuse me. Shit. Hold on.
Gotcha.
Can you see the screen now?
Yeah, I see the same screen.
Yeah. So with this indicator and these pivot points, would this be a place that I would sell, and this would be a place
Yeah,
I
they
would
been
buy?
rocking out though.
Yeah, right down here yesterday. Did you get it
Look at
yesterday?
Big
That's
Point chart.
man. That's a
Big
nice
Point
option
chart
play.
look opposite.
Is that a daily?
This is 1 minute. Hold on. Let me
Both.
go to daily. This is daily, Sonny.
Okay. And then so what you had it on was what, the minute or the 15
Yeah,
minute?
that was.
Okay. Yeah, because that daily, even though it has that wedge right there, I mean that string at the bottom, it's actually like fighting to come back up. Around in between that, between 130 and 115 to be my buy-in.
Hmm.
Sonny.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, what'd you say now?
I said because you see that string at the bottom, you see that it's a fight to go back up to the
Oh,
top.
yep.
So what I would do is between 130 and 115 will be my buy-in. So as soon as you and then you can start setting up your setting up your resistance and your support lines. So as soon as it breaks that support, I mean that resistance to the top, that's exactly where I would buy for my options.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about this one?
Yep, yep, yep.
Wait, which one
It's,
you talking about? This one on top right here? Hold on. Let me squeeze this thing. Thank you. Hot sauce. Hot Sunny. Where'd he go? Where's Brandon? I don't have none. Where's Brandon? Where'd y'all go? Oh, what? Where'd it come from? Oh, y'all can hear me? Oh, where did they go? Y'all ran off? Hello, everybody. You really
I
can't
can
hear me?
tell this nigga still reps.
You can't hear me, Chris?
What the hell happened to?
I'm right here. She knocked me off. Oh my God. Hey, can you
Can you
hear
hear
me?
me?
Where'd y'all go? I don't know where they at. Everybody. Oh man.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Oh, I've been talking the whole time. Yeah. Man, y'all fired.
We couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you at all.
Oh, and I'm always saying, hey, hey.
Yeah, I didn't hear you. At least I don't know what
Oh,
everybody else said. I think Brandon got off,
oh man.
or he's somewhere in the background or something. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
What happened? I'm sorry, y'all. I had to an emergency family call right quick.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, you
No.
okay?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's my one of my uncles is tripping again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Oh, snap. No, we was asking you about Bitcoin. Here, Sonny was poking fun a little bit.
Uh, Bitcoin is supposed to be backed by gold, right?
Backed by
And
gold?
yeah, apparently it's supposed to be backed by gold, the gold standard or whatever. And I'm like, what is gold doing now? Nothing wrong. Gold went on a rip, but I just hope everybody seen that, I hope everybody took profits.
Yeah, it's back. It was shoot. It's close to 5,000 right now. But I know it went back over 5,000.
Would you put gold in one of your portfolios as far as like a hedge?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I have some gold.
Who got gold?
Me?
When you get gold?
What Andre told us when it was 1900.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago. Like three,
Yep.
4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the Bitcoin was backed by the dollar, not gold.
Yeah. I was say it sure is doing the opposite.
What do you guys believe about Bitcoin? What you guys think is made up money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I think you can own some of it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put the house on it. You can make a lot of money. It's like a speculative asset to me.
Same, I think it is. But like, what gives me like further conviction on it is like all these institutions are like creating these funds for Bitcoin and
Hmm.
putting so much money behind it. And I'm like, okay, they know something I don't know. Even with like crypto, like certain cryptocurrencies, you
Hmm.
know, anybody who's smart enough can go into BlackRock and see which cryptocurrency they're invested in, as
Yep.
far as like funds, and then just go the back doorway. Just go around them, go ahead and get your little piece of that share. Or not piece of that share, but some of those cryptos or currencies or whatever, how much ever it is.
Right.
But I mean, I think there's a good use case for it. I don't think they found a good use case for it.
Right.
Um, I think Bitcoin is just um, another way for them to hide the debt.
That's a
Because
good point.
what is debt right now? Like 6 trillion still.
The U.S. national debt.
Yeah,
Shit, I think that shit like it's got to be like 40 something now. Let me see.
$40 trillion. Ain't made no damn sense.
Yeah, look at that shit, bro. Oh, it's 38.
They don't care. Shit, we don't care.
38. Yeah. Yeah. No, they don't care because
They don't
they
care.
know taxpayer gonna pay it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Every
what they
little
think.
thing you pay for.
Taxpayers ain't gonna pay for that.
Hell,
That, that,
The
that money
hell they
going
well,
ain't.
they'll
right.
tell it.
See,
Yeah.
that money going right back into their pocket. You think they gonna put some money down on
Say
that
that
debt?
again.
they
Yeah, say that
gonna
again.
get they already getting it out of us now. Inflation.
Mm-hmm. I'm damn sure
Tariffs.
getting it out of them.
Yeah. Tariffs and inflation and taxes. They gonna get that money. They gonna get it. They may
Yep.
not pay down the debt, but
They're gonna put something on it.
they gonna put about 1% on it. How about it?
Put some change on it. Like it's $40.
Yeah, a little change on it. Damn, these are horrible reps, man.
No, them numbers moving so fast.
Yeah, that must move every day, all night.
We ain't got enough tariff revenue for none of that. We can't even get to one part of it.
Mm-mm. No, ma'am, no, sir. It's the American way. That's why when it crumble, it's gonna crumble hard.
Mm-mm.
And people just like, oh man, ain't no stock market crash coming. I'm just like, okay, just when you least expect it, don't be surprised. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. When you least expect it, don't be surprised.
What's the first tall tale of the market crumbling?
Well, that was the inverted yield curve. The bull, you had a bear steepener, and then you had a bull steepener. The bull steepener is worse, and that did that what? Summer August 2024. I remember because I screenshotted it. I screenshotted at work.
Where you find that at? What's it called?
What? Bull
You s-
steepener, yield inverted yield curve.
bull steepener.
Yeah, you can look up bull steepener, bear steepener. Right now, they doing everything they can to not let it happen. But like old boy said in that video, the economist that we all watched together with uh old boy Tucker Carlson. You know, all everything that's happening right now, these valuations with these stocks, it's all fluffed up by, it's all inflated. These are not the real value of these companies or stocks. Now we gotta play like it is, but the bond market always tell you first, always send a warning shot. So people still think the old theory was if you had 2 quarters of negative GDP, that's a recession, and if you got 4 quarters of negative GDP, you're in a depression.
Right.
But for some reason, they want to change it or whatever, trying to make it like it's been evolved or something like that. And I'm just like, this is the only part you want to be involved to evolve from, but nothing else. So like I said, you know we can play this game, we can act like you know the numbers ain't the numbers, and then another sign was unemployment rate jumping up.
Yeah.
The lack of jobs now, all the layoffs, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they still laying off people too.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, it done got so bad now where they not even putting the jobs data, or they'll share a little bit, but not the whole thing. Consumer sentiment, credit card debt. Um, you look at car sales, retail sales, and you can kind of hide some of that stuff too because it's inflated. It's inflated. Things are higher.
Yeah.
So if you get people to spend money on higher things, those numbers show that their their so-called increased spending. However, it's not really increased spending. It's just higher prices. Why you think companies like Nike's, been getting beat down for like the last 3 or 4 years? You know, a lot of their stuff started to sit on shelves and they had to discount it because you can't keep this shit up, man. You can't keep it up. It's hard to keep consumers buying, 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 buying. So, people start buying stuff when they gonna sell, or they buy it from third parties or middlemen.
And even still, that's still inflated.
Yeah, cause why buy the shoe on release date when the resale value on the shoe is gonna drop? It's gonna immediately drop on release date and after release date. That shit gonna be below retail in a week.
I was about to say that because normally, how long does it take for a shoe to drop in price before like this inflation?
Yeah,
What 2 3 years or something like that? Now releases is what just wait what 2 hours after the release.
yeah, and yeah. Them mugs is already retail by the time release date hit. It really depend on the shoe.
Yeah.
Like if it's a more high demand shoe, more limited shoe, it's gonna have resale value. But for those that people don't want, man, them shit's gonna be either at retail or below retail on release day.
Mm.
Might even be below retail.
Shit,
So it's
nothing.
like, man, you may have a certain amount of group of people that's still paying retail for Jordans and shit. Some people, man, hey, some companies they go ahead and put a 10-20% discount on them hoes.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, on release day or a day after. All you got to do is wait because they not selling out. So companies like Nike's is hurting. Um, shit, Adidas. Only one that's thriving is like On and Hoka because everybody buying them shoes, not just sneakerheads and you know people who are nostalgic, who grew up in the '80s and '90s rocking J's and Forces and all of that. Now this is a runners market now. Runners and different athletes, they done took over the market, the shoe market now. So why you see them flocking to other brands like Hoka and On and Puma and all of that, New Balance.
Would you think it'd be beneficial if Nike bought one of them companies up?
Yeah, if they would, but why would they? Why would the company want to sell to them
Right, right.
when they done took their competition? Nike may be bigger or worth more, but they got the demand. They got the people now.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Nike still got a piece of the market, but they losing little by little, man. Which is why you see they coming back with a lot of throwback culture. So they bringing the Space Jams back. They bringing the old Jordan boxes back. They bringing the retro cars back
Mm.
because you gotta keep that sector, that group engaged. But a lot of them are changing with the trend too. More people are rocking Asics and New Balance now.
Yeah.
I can't even. The last time I bought a Jordan for myself was back in December, but that was a collab with I'm on my year. The last retro I bought for myself, even though I got the Gamma 11s, I sold those though. The last retro I bought for myself was uh the Black Cat 4s, but I sold them. And before that, it was the Chicago One Lows.
Oh, you bought them?
Yeah, yeah, I bought the lows. I got them whole under retail too.
Mm.
Shit. We ain't paying retail for no J's, man.
What's the normal markup for Jordans? What's the thing?
It depends on the silhouette, like a retro 3 or retro 4. It depends on the colorway, but out the gate normally it's like $50. So, but if it was like a Black Cat Air Jordan 4, you probably paying 100 over retail. High demand sneaker. Retro ones don't smack like they used to, except for them off whites. I
Yeah.
need them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I need them. Yeah, those are a must cop.
Hey Mo, did you get your shoes?
Where is Mo at?
She's taking a nap.
Girl, done fell asleep, boy.
What
Mo,
you said? She had some chips and she was knocked out.
she ate them chips earlier. Heard nothing but the bag rumbling. He was like, I'm trying to eat my chips before we start.
You can
Yeah,
you can you can tell what type of bag of chips she had by the rumbling. Like, yeah, them salt and vinegar. I know it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, she was trying to hide, boy. Didn't think nobody was listening. Got him. I was like, oh, you didn't want to eat no chips while you was online, huh? You trying to sneak. Thought she can get away with it. I'm gonna tell her trainer that she eating chips. Oh,
Eating
I hope
chips
she
and
did.
eating butter cookies.
Yeah, probably eating cookies and chips. I remember that time she went to Sonic's.
Damn, she went to Sonics.
Yeah, she was on here that one time. She snuck and got Sonic's.
No, well, what's the number to you trying Mo? I'm definitely gonna snitch on you.
Yeah, I know you hear us too. You hiding back there.
And shit, she probably got some more Sonic. That's why.
Yo, don't get caught up. But yeah, you looked into which one you was looking at? That series exam. What was you looking at?
I was looking at the SIE. I think I'm gonna get it this Friday. I'm gonna go ahead and get in on was it Achievable?
Oh, bro, man, did you buy it yet?
No, I didn't buy it yet.
Okay, don't buy it. I'm gonna give you a code so you can get that whole super cheap.
Woo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get that shit super cheap, bro. Cause uh, I think it's like $100, but the discount you can get it cheaper than that. Yeah, that's what I use for the SIE too.
I keep gravitating towards it every time, and then you know how your phone, uh, you type something in your phone, and all of a sudden you see the advertising for it.
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
every time.
shit, it got me.
What made you want to take the SIE?
Man, that's it. It's a not only helps. I think it would help me like career wise, just to go on a different path, but like the
Yeah,
onset of skills that you can have with it, and
yeah,
then encompass with you can start your own business with it. So I mean, I'm looking for something that I can not only I can learn from, get a career with, and yet still have a set of skill or a skill that I can implement on myself and other people around me who are like
yeah,
lightheaded.
yeah,
And it doesn't, well, it does help me, but it does help me in the fact that, I started some of this stuff already. And like hearing from you and saying like this is pretty much the same stuff that everybody went through when we was with Oba and talk about the
yeah,
random stuff, being
yeah,
up late night with. I was like, well, I mean, let me give it a shot. And then when I looked at some of the table of contents on it, I was like, I know that, I know that, I know that.
yeah, yeah,
Seen that, heard
yeah,
about that. So I was
yep.
like, well, go ahead. So
That's it right there. That's definitely true. Definitely true.
Yeah.
Might as well, man. Shoot, it's an intro. It's an intro exam. Definitely learn a lot of stuff in there for sure. I put the link in your messenger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah. You can actually, read that shit for free, but you can't like take the quizzes and the practice exams and all of that.
Okay.
But yeah, you should get it for like. I think how much is it with this one? Maybe like $60 or something like that.
Oh, shit. Shit. Whatever helps.
Yeah, try to get it cheap.
Where you at with yours? Are you still doing? Or you just waiting for a job to pay for
I'm
that
waiting
shit?
for I'm waiting for a job too, but I'm studying for the Series 7 now.
How's that going?
Well, that's pretty good. So the SIE um and the Series 7 is basically like the same content, except for the Series 7 go deeper into the content.
Okay. They
It go
explain why. To,
Yeah, it go into topics, certain topics deeper like suitability and options. It go deeper. So they talk about straddles and all of that stuff in the 7. They don't really mention straddles that much in the SIE. So let's see. Promo code. What? I thought, let me see.
oh, you sleep?
She just disappeared, bro. Like, I don't know what more got going on, bro.
Ain't doing that.
Oh, yes, here you go. Yeah, the achievable SIE is $59.40.
Shit.
Ah, man. They said contact your manager or administrator for access. Sign in if you are the manager or administrator. Damn. Let's see. Dang. Let me see. Let's see. Yep. 44.50.
Oh, shit.
Well, I think that's for me though. So I don't know. If that code don't work, cause they asked me to sign in for this too, so but it may still work if you sign up. If not, I'll have to give you my referral. You at least get $10 off.
All right, that's cool. Just go ahead and shoot it my way.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in your chat. Mo, we finna get off of here, man, cause you done fell asleep.
I fell asleep. She over there eating some sugar cookies, and she got the Girl Scouts.
God dog, boy. He over there eating sugar cookies and pork rinds.
Barbecue flavor.
Dang, boy. Yeah, I just put it over there. Bo done fell asleep eating chips, pork rinds.
If our trainer's watching this, get her. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely snitching. She better not post a post or go live. I'm gonna tell her trainer that she been eating chips.
You just text her trying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she been
more
ate.
pork rinds.
Yeah. I said, like, did you fall asleep? She probably did. Or she'll pop up and be like, I've been on here the whole time. I'm like, no,
Y'all,
you haven't.
bro, y'all can't hear me?
Yeah. I'm like, look, she was just trying to type. No, on the phone, I'm coming back.
Mm.
You gonna go get on the phone and you on a live stream. Ain't said nothing. Yeah, you on the phone, all right. On the phone eating chips. uh, I'm yeah, she
Yeah,
she on the phone. God dang.
she getting a Uber. Was it Uber Eats order? Y'all hear me? Ah, Chris, you dropped out.
hear me?
Yeah.
Man, I broke my MacBook charger piece.
Boy, you
It was
just,
it was so that darn it
at
was,
this point, Mo, you cooked.
hold on, that surge is so it was so strong and I was trying to pull it up. You know, you got that little piece on there. I don't know what this piece right here is.
Mm-hmm.
You know these shits like $75.
Yeah, they expensive. Definitely are expensive.
My Brandon, if you got dropped off and had tried to come back.
Huh?
I said Brandon dropped off and tried to come back. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, he figured you wasn't coming back. He thought you was back there eating chips, pork rinds.
Nah, I had to take a phone call.
Yeah, we gonna tell your trainer that you was eating chips.
Yeah, it don't matter. She gonna kill me in the damn gym anyway. I get in trouble every time I gotta turn my meal plan in. I get in trouble. I be like, listen, you lucky I'm lasting a whole hour. I'm just happy to be here.
Good
I'm
lord.
doing good though. I'm starting to look good in that mirror. I don't know what she talking about. I mean, looking good in the mirror.
Yeah,
Okay, so let's talk about our podcast that we said we were gonna do.
yeah. What you want to do?
I mean, how do we have to set it up? Like,
We can set it up on Apple.
we got, huh? On Apple? How did that work?
You know what? I looked this up the other day because I was listening to McKee because she did a podcast on Bernie Madoff.
Yeah.
And let me see. I forgot. I
Where
saved it.
the damn charger at? Shit. Boss, you stole my charger? My wall piece. Well, I can't charge my phone.
So,
Okay.
so we have to set up a Apple Podcast Connect account on the person review and agree to term. You can also use Apple Music, the App Store, and iTunes.
I can't hear you.
Huh?
What'd you do? You go low?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, you can't hear me?
A little bit, but it was louder earlier.
What the hell? I'm still low?
Oh. I mean, I can hear you, but it was louder earlier, so I don't know.
I don't know what happened. My
It's a
phone,
USB.
yeah, my phone been
Look and
doing
see if
that.
it. No, look and see if it went under here. I had it in my hand. The wall piece. Look and see if it went under there. You see it? No. What's under there? No, why you say? Look and see if it fell right here. Then. You see it? You see it? Behind it. Thank you very much.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. I don't know what happened. So we gotta create. Um, all we gotta do is create the account, Mo.
Oh, okay. So you want to do it on the Wednesdays? But
Yeah.
we set it up though. We got to come up with our topics and our questions and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So we could do like a little uh what is it gonna be like on current what's that? What's that? Oh, we could do it like oh, you know they got jelly. Um we could do damn, I was gonna say something.
We can do. We can do what?
Nah, we gotta come up with our topics.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
Um I'm gonna look I need to get into like some statistics anyway, cause so at my event this weekend, the guy who was our guest, he said, y'all are concerned. Y'all over here with these personalities going back and forth and you know, who like who and who don't like who. He said, but y'all got a greater issue at hand. He's like, y'all right now, y'all sitting at 12% female veterans, 22% male veterans, and in 5 to 10 years, y'all gonna have 22 female veterans and 51% male veterans that are all minorities. And if you already disproportionate, if you already having issues with getting the proper health care, if you already having issues with your claims, you already having issues with housing and food insecurity, you're gonna be double the issue in 5 to 10 years. So instead of y'all sitting over here personality worshiping, y'all might want to figure out how y'all gonna help each other. Oh, it's like, damn.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's
he was
tough.
telling me that. Yeah, I mean, that's real, bruh. He was like, y'all need to be figuring out solutions because you already behind and you about to be double that. So I need to learn how to pull up statistics as it relates to that. So can you hear me?
You asking me to help you with that?
Yeah, I'm asking you, like, how would I? So he pulled that statistics, but what did he? Did he just kind of like
What? Like where he would get it from, or what?
Yeah, so if I was I suspect it might be on the website. If I
Yeah.
looked up let me see, Department of South Carolina Veterans Veterans Affairs. Let's see. On their website. So I need to learn how to relay those type of statistics. Even business. Um so let me see. Where would it be?
Hmm. I was gonna say there or Statista.
Statista?
Statista, yeah.
Let's see. I know. Okay. I know we have the statistics on here because I saw them before. Let's see.
Hmm.
Let's go to the veterans. Mm, oh, reports. Let's see. Let's see this here. Mm, nope. No, got to be on here somewhere.
Hmm.
Okay, here's this economic impact on the military community. That's the homelessness. That's 2023. Here we go. Oh, they just got 45,000 women vets. A 1% increase yearly for the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Fastest we got the fastest growing population of female veterans.
Wow.
Well, one of the fastest in ways. But I wanted to see um homelessness. Let's see if this has it. Cause it's like some type of PDF.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be at Capitol Hill at the end of the month. And so I gotta be able to talk this talk right here.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta get data from the right place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to where the site you said, because this is not giving me no love. What site did you say?
Statista.
STA.
TISTA.
Oh, Tista. A German database.
Yeah, they shit. They normally got data for everything.
Statista. Statista.com.
Yeah.
And then I would just type in,
Whatever it is that you're trying to look up.
okay, okay. Uh let's see what I wanna do. I'm gonna run it wide open.
Huh?
Okay, so they got it in the US, they got health facts, they got homelessness, they got it in the US. It's 2017. I don't want to go that far back. Areas in which veterans need most assistance. Yeah, let me search that. That's 2024. Yeah, so we already know this part right here, right? Mental health is the biggest, is the largest. Uh, housing, we know. Physical health care, we know. Workforce. So it's big emphasis on that. The top three, the mental health piece, mainly because they don't, just you have all these group sessions that you can do. Just let them pick one and just keep putting them in sessions and sessions and sessions. Sometimes they just like being around people, and that keeps their mind focused.
Right.
Housing, they ain't making enough. Some of them ain't making enough money. So if you have an unstable mind, that means you can't hold a job. And if
Right.
you can't hold no job, and if you're not retired and you're only getting VA, shit, you can't afford it. Your whole check go to home expenses.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So that's that. So this group, they did this off of 1,000 plus responders, 18 years and older.
Mm.
So just think if that population was larger.
Yeah, that one be big.
Only in the sample size, only
Right.
516 were veterans.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. Right.
You better get off this live, go tend to your girl,
That ain't my girl. What you talking about?
your sister.
No, my aunt.
Your auntie. Okay, let's do by gender.
Uh-huh.
How I can't click on it. Income and poverty. Oh, why won't it let me click on it? It won't let me get this report. Dang, I would like to see that one.
Yeah.
Won't let me pull it up.
Why
I
not?
want you to pay for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Some stuff you got to pay for.
I don't need it that bad.
Yeah.
I can get it from somewhere else probably.
Hmm.
Anyways, I want to be able to pull these statistics so I can talk my talk.
Well, there's a few places, but I know Statista, they track every damn thing. Damn near. They got data for everything.
Yeah, I want to see where the most homeless. Let's see, the most homelessness in the U.S. What
By,
would you think? Where
by
that's
state or city?
California, New York, hmm?
You talking
Let's
about
see.
by state or city?
State.
Yeah, I would say California.
Oh, it said New York, Vermont, and Oregon.
Wow.
2023.
Interesting.
Peace, power, and profit. What's up, y'all? Um. Okay, we'll get that together then.
What's that?
What we gonna talk about?
Yeah, gotta have some topics.
And let's get it popping.
All right. We can definitely do the do.
Okay, because I really still need to go through the government contracting thing. So that'll probably be my thing. I'll come up with some things because I really need to get back into it. As you can see, they're starting to put some contracts back out. So I need to get hot.
Yeah.
I'm behind. Who put something in the private chat?
Brandon did.
Oh, all right. So I'll get it ready.
All right. Cool. Just let me know.
All right, peace.
Peace.